dead yet. Nobody in Group B is guaranteed eliminated just yet, but maybe after the end of this series, Kezu, we might be looking at it.
Well, I hope at least for Liquid, after getting second at Bepum Dacha, that they don't just crumble here and just die, basically.
No, they're going to crumble.
You think so? It's
for me, personally, I looked at this. You remember what happened last year, right?
That they didn't make it out?
They had that one DreamLeague, right, where they didn't make it out of group stage. I was like, yep, this is probably that DreamLeague. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them, personally.
Yeah, I like that you say it straight, at least. Well, they have been playing lots of tournaments, and they're not boot camping, so there's all of that jazz.
Yeah. Like, I think there are too many excuses they can give themselves, to like... and then they'll lose here, and then they'll be all motivated. Oh, guys, losing sucks, isn't it? And then they're going to try super hard for the next LAN and get second,
Yeah, and they have the classic, I have to wake up early to play Dota. I've heard Aiden say this 8 billion times.
It's funny that you say that, because I hear from Aiden all the time. I'm just like, I'm really just trying to, like, be thankful and grateful for the space that I'm in and stuff like that.
Dude, grow up. You're getting paid so much money to wake up. You can do it. Anyway.
God, yeah, that was the #1 thing that triggered me as a caster, like, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. That was a different time then.
That's a way different.
That was a different time back when, like, everybody had to get on the bus at the same time in the morning.
Oh, no. What, like work 14-hour days?
Yeah. Those times. All right, so... what do you give the chances? Like, I don't think Liquid's going to make it through, but you also have Tundra with a stand-in, so I feel like, okay, they might just get a graceful, might just be getting a gimme. We'll see.
I feel like Liquid have or I would say both teams have a pretty good draft. I would give a slight edge to Liquid. I feel like they kind of know what they have going here. I think the Weaver last pick is also very good. But I must say, even with Tundra playing with stand-ins, their safe lane has been destroying their opposition in like every game. So I don't know what Pure and Whitemon are cooking, but it's good stuff.
That's a Pure thing, right? I feel like so, every time this guy has a great understanding of lanes. It has to be him, because every single lane he's a part of just demolishes.
Well, it's Insania gives up a little first blood. But yeah, there must be something, I think it's about these carry players that talk a lot. Like, they're in command of what the hell is going on in their lane. Like, I feel like Pure doesn't allow himself to have a bad lane. So he will always command his 5, you need to do this, you need to do that, play like that. And yeah, they're just making it happen.
Do you think we're reaching an era where, like, because Liquid has it too, right? Where Insania is not the captain. There seems to be more and more of that happening. Mickey commits for the kill, and will probably, with that commitment, okay, maybe not, he's dead. He's not dead. He's got a Shikuchi coming up, so he's good. Could even go back for it. That would be a little crazy, though.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I feel like Dota nowadays is more of people need to... Hold on, Mr. Whitemon. Just kidding, just some random Scorch Earth. Like, everyone kind of has to just put in, I would say, their work. Like, I would say Dota is a lot about the small things, knowing your hero matchups, and taking control of your game as much as possible. Like, maybe you play some Wind Ranger carry, you need to go aggro and not just chill. And people are getting a lot better at this.
Mid matchup, Thompson versus Nisha. I always like watching Thompson play mid against any of these other mids, just because you kind of never know what you're going to get, right?
Yeah, I feel like Thompson, when he first came into the scene, he was getting kind of destroyed in every lane, and then there was this time where I feel like he just got a lot better. And now, obviously, he should be doing very well in this lane against the 1v1 champ of the Bepum Dacha.
He's killing it in CS right now, but I guess that's what Tiny does.
He has Disseminate level 2. I'm not sure if I've seen this before, but I respect and trust Boxy.
I mean, I can kind of dig it, just because really level 1 Shadow Poison, I feel like a lot of times you just throw Shadow Poisons, you're just giving them stick charges, right?
Yeah, that spell early on is pretty whatever.
Yeah, so a lot of times your early damage is going to be coming from Disruption.
Yeah.
So, particularly against a Luna, it's going to feel really, really good. So why not just make Disruption a little bit stronger by getting Disseminate?
Yeah, kind of makes sense. I would like to see his skill build, how it continues. As 3-3, probably the best Doom in the world. Got himself a mana burn creep, so that will, of course, help in that lane as well.
That's a busted one to get.
Yeah, I guess like mana burn and Harpy are like the OP early game creeps.
Yeah.
Perhaps they always will be, as they're not getting changed.
Oh, he's blocked in. He is hard blocked in. He's got to cut his way through the trees, but there's he ran out of tangos. Whitemon, help me! He'll leave him to get burnt out by 33's fire as Whitemon's going to be shoved out of the creep wave. That is, well, man, you really jinxed the hell out of him, Kezu. Damn.
Yeah, that's some.
Your safe lane has been demolishing.
I mean, how do you expect this? The Nurse just go into the trees, force you into like this alley-oop spot. You just can't move. Now, that's a pretty nasty one, but nicely done. In the meantime, they also killed bottom. So Liquid are getting off to a good start.
Yeah, they are. I feel like losing lane with Elder Titan, there goes half the reason you picked this hero.
Yeah, that's not the vibe that you're going for, that's for sure. I mean, SD isn't even that bad to lane against this hero.
No, not at all.
Damage.
Yeah, he just beat down that Doom. See if they trade out kills. Got him with the Shadow Poison, so 1-1-1 build for Boxy. Secures that kill. I feel like, I don't think really 33's too upset by that. He'll die, come back, full HP.
Yeah, probably not. I'd say Pure, probably the one that will benefit the most. Looks like Boxy's probably looking to do some triangle stacking as well for later.
I had to check. Doom was off cooldown, so who cares if you die?
Oh, okay.
Right? You know?
Who cares? Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't have changed that. Like when Doom, he used to lose this effect. So when you died with it, you would just straight up lose a gold.
Yeah.
But now it's like such a new friendly hero, Mr. 9 class. Is fine.
He could have committed for it, but maybe he knows 9 class maybe has some stick.
Oh. Easy snipe.
Alright.
I guess a free trip to base for 9 class.
Everybody's getting free trips
I
to
do
base.
have this theory. Dying around the 5-minute mark is pretty good because you just go mid and refill the ball and play for the room.
Sure,
Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind.
He's back bottom.
Man, some great analysis you're bringing to the cast.
I mean, I have to fill for Avery, so I have to make up some dumb shit.
Disruption, Power Rune. It looks like he was bottom. Oh, Tiny with the shield rune.
Careful, everyone. Easy dodge for Boxy.
And easy bounty rune.
He should be chilling. His boots, he has Windlace, but yeah, Tiny with a shield rune. I don't know how much I love this rune personally. I feel like it's like an anti-fun or like an anti-you cannot gank me now
Agreed.
type of rune, but it is what it is.
Especially since it lasts so long.
Yeah.
I would almost prefer that it had a stronger effect but didn't last so long.
Yeah, I think the duration is pretty busted. Whee! Free damage. Oh, nice damage.
7-minute wisdom runes coming up. See who wants to try and make a move to offensively take it. Whitemon's going to go for it, but he's going to run into a Shadow Demon, so nothing he should be able to do there.
Yeah, unless he does something that I don't know what he can do. But yeah, he will just get disrupted. 1-for-1 trade. No level in Firefly on 9 class. That's pretty interesting. I've never seen a 2-1-1 on the +4 bat.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time you see the Flame Break Firefly build, right?
Yeah, maybe he felt that because of Weaver, you can't really stick on top of him. You deal more lane pressure with that build.
Yeah,
Didn't quite work out, but I can see the idea.
2K net worth lead already for Team Liquid. They're in a hot spot. Especially if they can get 33 to this Midas relatively quickly, then they'll just continue to have a rather large net worth lead. You combine this, I feel like Liquid, in some ways, today didn't go the best, but the end of yesterday, I felt like maybe they were coming up with the right kind of formula, which was, you know, let 33 be greedy and have Mickey do what I've always believed Mickey does best from a carry position is be aggressive.
Yeah, I agree. Like his Monkey King and whatnot.
And I think he could do that with Weaver, right? As we're
Absolutely.
Watch mid lane, sitting in the coil, Topson. He'll be able to tank through the damage, but the Doom will spell his Doom. Turn around, get what damage he can. Nisha, he does have 20 Magic Wand charges, an orb coming up. Can he jump to it in time? He cannot. It will help get the kill onto the Bat Rider, though. Now, Lies joining in on the mix. 33 at half health here.
He's so close to 6, but he will not quite make it. I really like this move from 3-3. First of all, I want to say that his item build, I would say, is the correct one with all the nerfs. Like, just print the money. Just go Midas, go Octarine, like play the old 3-3 way. And just because you're buying Midas doesn't mean that you cannot go and make this move. You just TP here, you drop the Doom on someone, they're probably just gonna die. So I really like that.
Did you like his, when he got the Harpy, and he went for the, was it the Tiara first? Did you see that one?
Oh, I did. That one. That's new tech. I did.
Yeah. He rushed the Tiara to build up Octarine. Didn't go Midas.
What?
And he was just lightning non-stop in the lane. It was hilarious.
It's like the old when at the TI that they won, he rushed like arcane boots only when he gets the Harpy.
Oh yeah. That's very similar.
Yeah, 3-3 is onto all the like nerdy stuff that can really help you like elevate and win your lane harder.
Oh, got him!
Okay, I was saying he doesn't have TP. Luckily I didn't, because he did have it. Either way, he's stuck here for a while now.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't die anytime soon. Shameful walk back to base. He's gonna be just rushing Radiance. You like that in this game?
I'm not sure. I feel like if this game stays like this, I feel like you'd be better off going Vlads and then just taking fights and like helping your Luna to really, I would say, just enable your Luna. Because at this point, you're so far down the drain, I feel like you'll actually set yourself back going Radiance, but we'll see if he changes it.
Yeah, I mean, you already do have, like, a lot of Luna lineups. You're going to have some sort of, like, Venge, right? In this case, you have Elder Titan, who sets up the Luna to really amp up her damage. You figure you would want to kind of focus on that aspect.
Yeah, because I feel like even if you get this Radiance, the Radiant heroes don't care all that much about it. Like, Weaver will just continue to just kind of whack away at you. I think you would benefit more from helping your team take fights, which is what you want to do as well as a brew.
Sure.
See Insania.
Avalanche cutting him off. Insania gets the telekinesis toss back. A beautiful coil. It actually gets snapped by the toss. Insania trying to stay one step ahead of all these heroes, but there are too many of them. They're going to overwhelm him here in the river and look for more now. Nisha, with an arcane rune, is not going to be very easy to catch as he's got orbs for days, and that means a primal split kind of wasted there unless they go back and somehow catch Mickey. But that's a Weaver.
That's a hard catch. Okay, lift into...
Okay, lift into Stomp or something? Well, Nisha's here, so nix that.
Okay, just a split for nothing.
And Nisha just keeps on going. He's going to have another orb coming up, and I think 9 class. Oh. They dodge the Stomp. He jumps forward. He's got another Waning Rift. It's not going to be quite enough damage by itself. Another orb is still not enough. He's drawing a lot of attention, though. Jumps to the other side of that tier 2. Gets another coil. It's just non-stop spells for Nisha for the last minute and a half. That is the best use of an early arcane rune I've ever seen on a puck.
Uh-oh, is that where you want to orb? Thompson is keeping.
Oh, no. He's kind of stuck now. No longer having that arcane rune. The orbs don't come as quick as they used to. A Waning Rift. Oh, got himself stuck. He's burned. He's going to burn out here. Well, I mean, he drew a lot of attention.
You better smile after that one. He used like 25 spells within 50 seconds.
Yeah.
A mid play. We have a new available.
Sneaky TP behind the tree area to catch the Tiny. Didn't have the damage, though. Just raw HP might have got him on the Purge. That'll surely be enough. Drop the virtuous Dale while you're doomed.
That's actually a pretty nice kill. I don't feel like many teams would have tried for that because that's some 600 HP Tiny.
Yeah.
Liquid are on the money for now. Yeah, that is a 1-3-1 SD build. I feel like Boxy is cooking something. I don't think I've seen this build before, have you? Well, not in this tournament. I'm sure I've seen it some random guy in a pub, but...
Yeah, sure. Dude, there's some 4K player out there who's like a Shadow Demon expert. He's like, this is what I do every game! Why don't they reference me?
Why don't you make a Reddit thread, man? You know, when it comes top Reddit, I'll know.
True. It doesn't exist until it shows up on Reddit, really.
Exactly. It's not real.
All right, so we're going to go the Deso route as opposed to like the Maelstrom, like Gleipnir builds on Weaver.
Yeah, I guess that's what he has queued. I have not seen Deso in a while. I mean, it would help him to like speed up the game. And I guess I feel like Puck is a hero that does use that very well, actually. And minus armor is pretty good against the 2 supports in Brew. So I can see it. Because
all the bullshit attacks he gets in between his Ags, his Shard, and just
like I feel like Puck and DK, you don't feel it, but these heroes hit like 30, 40 times sometimes in some random fights. It really builds up.
I would say a really important thing is it helps them take Roshan really quickly,
for sure.
right? And that is super important to take away from a Luna line.
Yeah.
Right?
And even more when you have Doom or like Void, making sure that you get the Aegis and not them. Yeah. I think that Deso should play a big part at least for that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Seems like both teams are kind of chill, right? We didn't really see any big moves around the 7-minute Wisdom Rune or the 14-minute one. Pure finally leaving the jungle. He's going to pop out and take this safe lane tower away from Liquid. Liquid very likely to do the same on the other side of the map.
He's very high level on Luna. So they'll probably get this kill on Mr. 9 class. His double ults being popped. A lot of TPs.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just give that up, but maybe is this Thompson's call? He's got a haste rune, so he feels strong. He's going to be able to hit the toss back into the tower a little bit. Does get doomed up, so there goes that haste.
Oh, toss back.
Toss away. Nice steal from Insania. Is that enough to bail out 33? Got him away from the Brewlings.
I think they're saving him.
He's good. Oh, that's going to feel really bad for Tundra, especially if they lose any more heroes here. One last toss before you go. 9 class now back into the mix. To counter toss on the Tiny. He gets silence up as well. Gets a toss before he gets disrupted. Throws away. Knee shot. Now behind the tower's in some trouble, but Mickey is here for the cleanup. First he takes out the Tiny. Now sets his sights onto the Brewmaster. Without its ultimate is food for this Weaver. He'll eventually be run down unless the stomp doesn't quite land. Got between the two. Able to finish up that kill, get himself back up to full health, go for a charge, see if he can find anyone else, but the 2 supports will be fine. Bad fight, though, for Tundra on all.
Bro, did Insania toss Thompson before Thompson?
Yeah, he blinked in and somehow got tossed by Insania before he did the toss.
That's crazy. That was some sick tossing action by Insania in that fight. First saving 3-3, and then like, yeah, I'm not sure how that second toss happened, but he made it, yeah. I would check my computer too if I did that. The hell? Well, at least Pure
Aiden's like, I make it a little too obvious.
Let's see.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, so there's gonna be...
Yeah, Thompson just didn't throw his spells right away.
Maybe he lagged. Maybe he blinked in. That happens. So a little less credit to Insania, but still good play.
I mean, it's always better to build up players than bring them down,
That's
right?
true.
Thompson didn't make a mistake.
No.
I know he wouldn't make a mistake.
None of these players will ever make a mistake.
Yeah.
That's why every game is perfect, of course.
Yeah.
He's back. Well, Pure was not able to join the fight. I'm pretty sure he like took the bottom tower, TP'd mid, and took the mid tower. So I guess he made the best of the situation while not being able to help his team. But he is very, very big.
9K network, jeez.
Oh.
Is he dead? Nope. He's going to be able to jump away. Still chasing after him, but now coiled on 2. Now, Pure is still kind of here, so there's some serious firepower, but so is Mickey. And Mickey wants to run down Thompson just like he did last time. 9 class getting low. Going to be saved by the disruption. Is there any stun to follow it up? No. Nothing to threaten the Weaver. It's always a nice combo, right? When you have a save with a Weaver. Oof.
Like any of these elusive heroes, that they're already like a pain in the ass to catch. And then you have like forces and disruptions. Yeah, it's not going to be too easy, at least for now, for Tundra to deal with it. Maybe when 9 class gets Blink, I think he got it just now, so that will help. Another pause. Thompson, man, when you blink in, you need to press your spells. That's what's going on right now.
That's great analysis. Can't wait for the next Kezu video on that one.
I'm just imitating Pure right now, but I can make a video on it too. Hey guys, welcome to this video today. Press your spell.
How to be a top tier carry like Pure. Tell your teammates to cast their goddamn spells.
Make sure you pause the game when you do it.
Yeah. That sounds like a great clip. You should do a satire video that's just entirely just really shitty tips like that.
I actually think it would work surprisingly well.
I think it would, because there would be a significant number of people of the Dota population who would watch that video and be like, "Yeah, that's what I'm saying."
Yeah, all the comments would be like, "I already do that."
Finally, someone's speaking my language.
Like, people already do that under my videos now, where I teach them in like 5 minutes how to play support. No, I already do this, man. My carry sucks.
Hey, dude, let me just say, Dota community, I love you guys. You guys have put me in the position that I'm in. But my God, Some of you guys need a reality check, man. The amount of times that people are just like, oh, I do that all the time. Then you're like a 3K player and you're like, I'm stuck in this bracket, man. It's not my fault. I do the same thing that these pro players do.
It's a classic.
Zap, zap. Lies. He's fine, though. Pretty
Not taking
tanky.
any damage, he's also not really moving.
Yeah.
Which is a bit annoying.
And he also doesn't really do any damage because he's still sticking on that Radiance build.
Okay, so he will continue. It will be a very late one. Might be the latest rushed Radiance we've seen all tournament.
Ooh, this is going to be sneaky little backstab. Smoke up through the portal, and they are well on point to catch or run into Tundra. They may not catch them, though. They're going to be underneath a ward when they break.
They're taking a decent route.
Yeah, they are.
Radiant are
Oh, even better if they manage to burst down Pure with the disruption, hit him with the silence afterwards, his own illusions are just going to rip him apart. Absolutely destroyed. Whitemon does manage to make it out, so they only get the 1 kill, but what a kill it was for Liquid.
Oh, that's just a very nice move, a nice path too. I don't think Pure would expect it at all to be in any danger of dying. So nicely done. He will ping out the correct ward that Liquid did place. But yeah, killing the most fat hero like that, perfect.
That's already kind of troublesome. Like, your highest net worth in the game, sure, but
yeah.
Shadow Demon's a pretty damn good counter to that hero. Always has been.
Yeah. Now I like his skill build. I feel like Boxy's cooking with the right path too. We touched on the Deso, which they have soon. They're waiting for Mickey.
Is that enough? Burst, got him on the lasso, and that should do it.
That was a good try with the time-lapse, but it actually barely moved him at all, sadly.
Oh, it looks like he already bought out his Deso, so
good enough.
Still a healthy amount of gold gotten for that kill. So he had a kill streak going on.
Pure will try to go for a BKB, so I assume he doesn't really want to fight before he finishes this, and both teams kind of need to start thinking about Roshan, especially after this like 20-minute mark. Like, you have the Death already. Let's say when Pure gets his BKB, similar build for them. So the first Rosh will be very importante. Oh, you didn't like that?
No, I loved a little bit of flavor.
Okay, that's good.
European, you got to put some weird accent somewhere in there.
Ah, that's true.
Dire's top
That's what you miss out on when you cast with Avery.
True.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I've never had a casting partner that was European.
You got something against
I'm missing
Europeans?
out on something in life.
You probably are.
Oh,
Maybe you need to respect us.
oh I do.
If you only stick to the Americans. Swindle Malone and the SVGs of the
Dire's
world
top tower is under attack.
will only bring you so far as TI Finals, Cap.
That's true. I should be looking past that.
Yeah, you need to look higher.
Well, if we're setting up for Roshan, it's going to be a Radiant side Rosh. The Radiance just got complete for the Brewmaster, so you were hitting a big window here.
Yeah.
You don't quite have the BKB on Pure, though. It would be perfect. Like, if he didn't get ganked up,
Yeah,
that smoke gank, he'd probably have the BKB, they'd have the Radiance, and they would just be so set on just bullying Liquid for that Roshan.
I mean, I wonder if Liquid want to try to force it before he gets his BKB, or if they feel like it's just not easy enough. Because when you do have the Deso, your bugs are only level 2, but I feel like you are in a position to kind of force it.
Well, if they get this pick off on Thompson, feel like it is open season for Roshan, but ultimately he just proves to be too tanky for the puck to bring down by himself. He can still blink for it. Ooh. But Thompson isn't there now. He's just blinked to the lasso. Primal split immediately. Tundra takes full advantage of Nisha's crazy play, and 33 is going to pay for it. He blinked in after him. Now he has to use his BKB just to keep himself alive. Boxy, he's too far forward, so he's going to be the victim. Heavy punches from Whitemon.
It's going to be another one.
Man, they just clean house. Well, thank you very much, Nisha.
Yep, the little donation to the Dire team. His 9 class was quick on the lasso with the instant split, but yeah, Liquid kind of handing that to the enemies. 3-3, no BKB, but should be okay.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, they scanned him. They know he went up. And they don't care.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Good attempt to try and take away that Wisdom Rune, but we'll get the push of a tier 1 tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, I guess maybe they just weren't in a good position to. Obviously, it's Radiant side Roach, so
Yeah.
limited death timer doesn't mean you have an advantage if you're Tundra to actually get to the pit and stuff, but...
Radiant's top
I mean, they'll probably start migrating towards bottom soon, I would say, to like take over the map. You also have a Solar Crest now on Mr. ET, on Whitemon. Because I would say it's time for Pure to show up in these fights. His team's actually been handling this game very well for 20 minutes without him.
Dire's
Basically
bottom
doing
tower
anything.
is under attack.
Little Wisdom Rune for Thompson.
Radiant are scanning.
Careful, Nisha.
Ooh. Couldn't quite get the toss, but that's okay. I feel like this tiny puck matchup has turned into... well, like maybe it's in part because the armor you get with this build-up on Nisha, but the tiny doesn't have enough burst damage to kill the puck. The puck certainly doesn't have enough damage to kill the tiny.
They just don't really do much to each other until like way later when they're both at like 5-6 slots. They get pretty annoying again. Uh-oh, Mickey, you have to be careful. They are around him to help.
Yeah.
I mean, Liquid have a nasty ward behind them. But at least
they do. Farther up in the lane. You get the coil. Oh, okay. He's not going to be able to TP onto that creep. They do manage to get the lasso. Immediately the disruption. But look at that. The Earth Splitter's coming through in the middle. And they do manage to snap out the Weaver. He's dead. And much of their damage is gone on the side of Liquid. Now it's time to retreat. They're going to run down Boxy. Clean that kill up. Chase after Insania as well. 33 is finally back into it. They just get tossed up in the air. Can't even do anything. Now maybe Nisha can still find something here as he jumps in, spots a low Bat Rider, threw the Doom on out there, but nothing doing with that. They just retreat off of it. Oh, zapped him. Finally managed to get that Bat Rider.
Can they chase him? Looks like they can. Oh yeah, BKB. Or 3-3 at least said, I'm going to have some impact. Throws out the Doom on Pure for good measure.
Yeah, but now just doesn't that mean Tundra's like, okay, now you don't have Doom? I mean, I guess they don't have Primal Split, so they're not feeling too great about a team fight right away either.
I guess also the BKB is down, so maybe on Pure's next BKB usage they could look to go aggro, because shortly after they get the Brew Split back as well. But yeah, Liquid need to make sure they take these fights more together, like trying to get him with a Boost of Travel, I respect it, but that creep was already so low, like any spell would have just killed it.
Blink Dagger for Boxy. He had like a pipe queued up earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird one. But Blink Dagger makes a lot of sense when you're mostly just playing to get the disruption on your Weaver whenever they try and jump him with Lasso, right?
Yeah, Blink Shard should probably just be what he's aiming for. Like just the cleanse against the Bat Rider stuff, all the Brew shenanigans that's on you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the switch up to the Blink makes sense. He will make it out.
Well, that is a bot's TP for the Brewmaster, but he did it right in front of Liquid.
Oh, they want to chase him.
Okay.
Whitemon pinged it out though. They heard the gate.
Yeah, Mickey showed himself on the ward too. I should not get caught out here.
Oh, you already know.
But he might, just because he's greedy.
If he dies, this is where everyone tells you, bro, I told you. You saw them. But he'll be fine.
All right, nighttime Roshan. Again, we have that Desolator on the Weaver, so it's going to go down fast. Well, Tundra going to struggle to get here in time.
Looks like they're smoking, so they should be okay. It's also a great timing. Lincoln's is complete on Pure, and they have ET.
Oh yeah, the Spirit's going to get right in the pit, and they have to clear out. Can they catch anything? Can they grab anybody from Liquid as they're retreating back to the trees? Not the case here.
Okay, they find one ward. Liquid have one more behind them.
A bit deep one, tried to jump onto a ward. That is not great. Immediately Thompson's dead, and he doesn't have the buyback to be able to take advantage of this outpost either. Primal Split has been used, but the Brewling's in serious danger.
They're still on a Liquid ward. They are pinging it out, so they see everything.
Coil snapped on the two supports. This is a perfect rundown for Liquid, knowing that Tundra just not going to fight back anymore. High ground miss. Oh, oh no. Second time that he's blinked into Insania, giving him the kill rather than some cores, I guess.
It's the wrong place to blink, my friend.
Yeah.
As that should be, yeah, just a free Roche for Liquid. Thompson definitely, he just got jebaited on whichever illusion was there. Probably a Nisha illusion rune. Got the better of Thompson.
You know, you don't normally think about, I think about like Morphling, but he's got the level 20 talent and stuff like that. But Weaver is pretty damn good at clearing out these Brewlings.
Oh, he
Obviously,
is.
single target damage is great, but he's also got the shard, right?
Yeah, the death, so I guess the shard, you just Shikuchi on top of them.
Yep.
Yeah, he cleared through all of them, like, pretty quickly. Same with Puck later, your phase shifts will burn through all of them too.
He actually has a double multi-shot because he's got the specialist array too.
Alright, that's nasty. That's, I mean, that's also another thing. Brew Split is actually very... It dies real fast nowadays. No one builds Vlads, or, well, they do sometimes, but it gives, like, less armor around. AC as well. Like, nowadays, it's more about scaling. You build some Mantas, Radiances. Nisha? It's a nice Aegis you got there, bro.
Be shame if someone took it away from you. Still sticking around like they want to do something. Night Class really wanted to try and get the lasso on the Puck and kill him a second time, but doesn't find the opportunity.
I mean, I like the combo of Luna Bat pretty nicely. Like, Bad just has like pretty bad vision. You run around with Luna, you have all this nice night vision. Maybe you get a few good grabs. Because yeah, even though Liquid have Aegis, I like that Tundra are trying to push forward. I mean, Pure is he's a monster in this game. It's time to start showing it in these fights.
And he's got his shard as well as the Lincoln, so that just makes... You have to fight through the Lincolns in order to get the disruption onto Pure, and even then, I think the shard counters a good amount of that, right?
Yeah. Now this Luna shard is just so good. Taking less damage, dishing out all this damage around you. That's only a 4K lead, but I would say that Pure is hitting a pretty critical mass for now.
Is there a point where you think he's going to fall off?
Maybe around like some... I think when Puck gets like 5 slotted, I actually feel like he will be the strongest hero in this game.
Yeah.
Because then like you rely on catching him with like Brew Split, Lasso, and like tiny combos, which honestly is really hard to do. And then also the longer the game goes, like SD, the stronger you get, you might get an Axe against Pure.
It's going to jump to the orb, blink back, but already gets hit by the flame break, and that is enough. They hit a Lucent Beam stun, and Thompson takes full advantage of it. Hits the combo onto the Puck, finishes them off, and they'll run down the rest. Boxy's going to be next. Push in Insania to the rest of the team. That actually might have been the reason he dies there. TP was coming to a close, but they get 3 kills off that move from Tundra. Really picking up some momentum now.
And Insania, he was also holding a gem, so these devs are huge. Like, dropping a gem against a team that's already ahead, they're trying to hunt you on the map. I mean, damn. Nisha definitely giving up a bit too many deaths in this game. But nicely done by Tundra. It's easy gem.
Alright, we're still gonna go the Conda on Luna. I don't hate that. To be clear, I don't hate that build.
But
wouldn't this be a butterfly game? Isn't this a pretty dream butterfly game? So we're gonna watch 33. Try and get a little aggro in the side lane. Doesn't work out for him.
yeah, people seem to be like swaying away, if that's the real word, from Butterfly. I don't know what it really is. I guess it's like around this way of you wanna like play more on poke and like not really commit into the fight. So I guess Conda like kinda helps because you beam with your CD talent, like you stay on high range and like kind of chill.
That wasn't intentional, was it?
No. Why?
Conda helps.
Ah. And you need Lacoste here. He would have done it intentionally.
Did they do their 20-minute Tormentor?
I actually don't think so.
Oh, wow.
It's maybe the first one, but yeah, Boxy will be very happy about this pickup.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Demonic Purge.
I mean, also, if Silver Edge still had crit, I feel like people would be building that one over the Conda.
Sure.
It just seems hard to build crit on carries. I mean, obviously you can go dataless, but you don't always want to do that.
Yeah.
Mickey will, though.
I just figured, like, the combination... Like, what kills... If he has a butterfly, Weaver can't really touch him. His own illusions can't really touch him, you know?
Okay, for one, I was like, did Pure just solo him? But no. There was a Thompson Tiny there as well.
Pure's just there to collect the last hit.
Yeah, maybe he feels like that he doesn't want to put himself in a position where he truly has to ban fight because he's like up against a Doom or whatever. But yeah, I feel like Butterfly would be pretty chill. Self-disrupt.
Self-disrupt means he's dead, and Insania, who tried to save his fellow support, is also going to die, and they got the lasso. Night Class saved that one for Mickey.
Sheesh.
Tundra's
destroying them.
They're absolutely destroying them, man. What happened to the laning phase where Liquid was kind of like, they were doing kind of all right? Weren't they up by like 3K at some point?
But the same thing happened to them the other day, as now you have a tier 3 that's gone against Luna, which means, okay, one... Yeah, you're probably losing 2 sets of racks. You're losing at least 1. Let's see what defense you can bring up here.
Yet another glyph. Octarine now done for the Brewmasters, so expect Primal Split to always be up. And yeah, they're going to go for 2. No reason not to, honestly. Once you break it down that tier 3, bouncing glaives make it way too hard to defend, especially if there's still a numbers advantage for Tundra.
Oh, any creeps?
Are they coming?
Whoa. That was a nice try by Insania to force him into the base. But they don't have enough. Like, no, Mickey, where's your damage?
Those glaives, Jesus.
Oh yeah, this feels a little bit despair if you're Liquid.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say at the post-game interview they had earlier with Insania, you know, he's like,
oh,
yeah,
no.
we're still trying to figure things out. I think that is a face that says, we haven't figured things out, guys.
Shit, it didn't work. I mean, you're down 20k in this game against a Luna who seems... I'm not sure how you stop him right now. You need to like throw everything on him. But even then, obviously, he's got teammates. Maybe like try to set up some next Roche fight with buybacks. Because yeah, this is rough city. It's not a good spot. It's full Skadi completed. On Pure as well.
Now when Thompson jumps in, you're not touching that guy, man. BKB, so he could just kind of freely look for a toss back and kind of force Liquid's attention on himself.
He also has a damage rune plus Kanda. He can deal some serious damage. If he combos one of the subs, they're gone. They're dead.
Is he gonna go Revenant's Brooch next?
I hope so.
Hope so too.
Need some YouTube thumbnails. Revenant's Brooch, Divine Rapier. I do think the Brooch item will be picked up more throughout this tournament.
I think so too.
I think that item's good. Okay, combo.
Mickey barely surviving through that one. Has a chance now to kill something. It's not going to be Thompson here. TP's out. And Pure is looking way too tough to man fight right now. They got to try and kite this back. They do manage to kill most of the Brewlings here. Oh. Nisha jumps to the back line. Does manage to finish off the support. But Pure is still the problem. And Pure had the lockdown on Mickey.
Well, he just insta-died. I think he got earth stunned into a beam and he just vanished.
Yeah, it was like a rock to the face for one and a half seconds or something. That was enough. Look at him. Oh, he's stolen lasso, but he can't survive against the glaives. Gets mowed down by the lawnmower that is Pure.
That's it.
The Luna is too strong for Liquid. And they'll take it before the 35-minute mark. I mean, this was just brutal for the last 10, 15 minutes.
No, Liquid always have like these good lanes, then good